Hello everyone, welcome to Crochet and Honey YouTube channel. And for today's video tutorial, I'm gonna show you how I crochet this witch hat for Labubu. And for this hat, I will be showing you something like this, not too long. If you want, or something like this, and if you want it longer, you just have to do an extra 1 or 2 rows of the row 4. I'll show you later. And you can also skip a few rows to make it even shorter. You can also put a hole here so that your labubu can hang. Or if you don't want that hole and just want to display your labubu in a witch hat, you can continue the stitches around here. Okay, and that's it for this project. I use milk cotton yarn in orange, purple, and normally we will crochet witch hat in black, but for this tutorial I will crochet in gray so that it's easier for you to see. And we also will need a 2.5 mm hook, a darning needle, and a pair of scissors. Okay, let's begin. Let's begin our witch hat. Starting with your black yarn or the gray yarn in this case. Let's do a magic ring, cross, and pull a loop, and do 1 chain to secure the magic ring. Okay, and then 2 chains, 1, 2. So at the beginning of each row we will do 2 chains, and that won't be considered a half double crochet. All right, so we do 3 half double crochets for the first row. 1, 2, and 3. And then tighten the magic ring. And because we only have 3 half double crochets, it's hard to do a slip stitch on the first half double crochet, so we will do a slip stitch from the back to the front of the first stitch of the previous round. So let's do a slip stitch from the back to the front. Yes, and then that's it. Tighten a bit and do 2 chains and half double crochet in the same stitch of the chain. Remember, the 2 chains is not considered a half double crochet. And then we do an increase half double crochet on the next stitch. So that's 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. And then 1 half double crochet in the third stitch, and that's the end of round 2 for a total of 4 stitches. And then we do a normal slip stitch to join, and then chain 2 again, and half double crochet in the same stitch, then increase, half double crochet, increase, and then one half double crochet in the next stitch, and then increase in the last stitch of the row for a total of 6 stitches now. And then we'll join again with a slip stitch on the top of the first half double crochet. And that's it. And then we do next row. Chain 2 and then half double crochet in the same stitch, and then just half double crochet all the way around, no increases for this round. Three, 4, 5, and 6 half double crochets. So this is the end of round 4, just half double crochets in each stitch for a total of 6 half double crochets. If you would like to make your hat longer, you can repeat this row once or twice, all right? But if not, if you would like a simple hat like this, then we can just continue with increase on the next row. So join with a slip stitch, and then 2 chains and half double crochet, 1, and increase on the next 1, and repeat that 1 half double crochet, increase on the next 1, 2, and then half double crochet and increase on the next for a total of 9 stitches. And then we slip stitch here in the first half double crochet, slip stitch to join, and then for the next row, round 6, let's just do half double crochet in each stitch. So 2 chains and then half double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And join with a slip stitch here. And for the next row, we will do 2 half double crochets and then increase. So chain 2 and half double crochets in the next 2 stitches. And then increase, and then repeat that pattern 2 half double crochets and increase on the next 1, 2, and then half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 2, and increase 1 and 2, and join with a slip stitch on the first half double crochet. And then for the next row we will do chain 2 and half double crochet on the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3, and increase on the 4th, 1, 2, and repeat that pattern, 3 half double crochet, 2, 3, and increase on the last stitch, 1, and increase, and we do join on the first half double crochet, slip stitch. So 1, 2, that's it. And then for a row, we're at row 9 now. Okay, so this is a total of 15 stitches. For row 9, that is where we will do this hole. Let's begin row 9 with chain 2 and 2 half double crochets, 1, and on the next stitch another half double crochet, and then increase on the 3rd stitch, 1, and increase, and half double crochet again in the next 2 stitches. This is our pattern, and 2, and increase, 1 and 2, and 2 half double crochet in and increase, 1 and 2, and again half double crochet 1, double crochet 2, let's do half double crochet 2 and increase, 1 and 2, and this last part we will do 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and join with a slip stitch on the first half double crochet. All right, so that's how it's looking with a hole here. For row 10, we will chain 2 again and do half double crochets on the next 3 stitches. 1, the same stitch, 1, 2, 3, and increase, and again 1, 2, 3, and increase, and 1, 2, repeat this pattern until you reach the end. And over the 4 chains, we will do our last 1, 2, 3, 3 half double crochets, and on the last stitch increase 1 and 2, increase, and join with a slip stitch on the first half double crochet. So remember that chain 2 in the beginning of each round is not considered half double crochet. All right, so for next round we chain 2, and in the same stitch we do a half double crochet, 4 half double crochets. So in the next 4, second half double crochet, and 3 and 4, and increase is 2 half double crochets in the same stitch, and again half double crochet in the next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and increase, and again 1, and last increase, 1 and 2, and join with a slip stitch here in the first half double crochet. You know, if you're using a black yarn, it's kind of tough unless you have a good lighting. Okay, so at the end of this round, we will have 30 stitches around. Okay, so for round 12, next round will be something different. We do half double crochets for 9 stitches in the next 9. So chain 2 and do a half double crochet in the next 9 stitches. 1, not next 9, because the first one is in the same stitch as the chain. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and increase 1 and 2, and then again 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and increase here, and last set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and increase. Also, for the last increase, don't finish it. We will get our Let's do orange yarn. We'll change color, and don't cut this because we will continue with the gray yarn later. So join, don't finish the slip stitch, and pull the orange yarn. Okay, pull the orange yarn and just tighten the gray. Okay, so after joining that, we do chain 2 with the orange stitch. Just wind this once around so that it will stay locked. 1 and 2, and then half double crochet in the same stitch, and then in the next 9 stitches, so this will be a total of 10 half double crochet. 1, 2, again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm crocheting over the orange one, then later I don't have to weave it in, and sometimes I wind this round here just to make it a bit more secure. So how many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you can crochet over that loose end again. 8, 9, 10. And then increase. And then again 2 more like that, 10 half double crochets. Nine, 10, and last increase for this round. Increase, and let's do change color again. So slip stitch and take the gray color yarn. Okay, so we're finished with this. We'll just cut it. Either you can tie a knot somewhere, or what I normally do is I just crochet over it. I can do this. So chain 2, 1, 2. For the next round, we will crochet only the front loops. Front loop is, you see this V, front loop is this one. It's a front loop. So we will only crochet the front loop. So let's begin. For the next round, we will be doing 3 half double crochets and increase all around. So 1 half double crochet on the front loop only, is that one. Okay, 2, 3, and increase the front loops also. Increase, and that's the pattern. 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and increase. And we're almost at the end here. 3 and increase. increase, and then we join with a slip stitch, and that's it. That is how it's looking so far. So for the next round, round 15, we do chain 2 and we do 2 half double crochets. So same stitch, 1 half double crochet and 2 and increase. And next 2 again, 2 half double crochets and increase. 2 and keep repeating that pattern until we reach the end, and I will see you just before we reach the end. Let me pause it. So last increase for this round, increase, and then join with a slip stitch again. After this will be our last round. For the last round, we will do this wavy part. See, it's cute. Chain 2 and in the same stitch half double crochet, and in the next 2 stitches we will do an increase. So first increase and second increase, and that's the pattern: half double crochet, increase, increase. So let's repeat that: half double crochet, increase, 1, 2, and another 1, 1, 2. If you like to make it narrower, for the last row you can do a single crochet, but for me I just use half double crochet. Again, half double crochet and increase, 1 and 2 in the same stitch, and next 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. So I will repeat this pattern until we reach the end and join with a slip stitch, and that's finished. See you before we end this. We're almost at the end of this round. Increase and increase. So I just want to show you that this row will be very forgiving. If you made a mistake, it's okay, because it's supposed to be just wavy. And then if you miss an increase, it's okay, don't worry. And then so like my last stitch supposed to be an increase, so I'll just do that and then slip stitch. Oh, let's do an invisible finish. Don't slip stitch, but if you're using black you can just slip stitch and fasten off, but for me I'll use this. Cut. Let's practice our invisible finish. Then pull, then get your darning needle, and what we'll do is, this is the first half double crochet, so we do the second half double crochet, okay, and just poke that there, and then and put that inside the last stitch that you did before, and then That's it. Okay, so there you have it. And then let's just tie a knot and weave this in. I normally weave it in a bit and then I tie a knot and then weave the ends again. Okay. I'll just weave it in here and then weave it back there and then cut. And for this orange yarn ends, you can just cut them because I already crocheted over it. But if you just want to make sure, you can tie a knot also using your darning needle, or just tie a knot using your crochet hook. Okay, like okay. And then tie a knot. Okay, and then just cut. All right, so that's it. And it's finished. So if you want to make a buckle like this one, go get your other color yarn, or you can use black. For this video, let's use purple. Let's make the yarn and about 6 inches. Okay, so do a slip knot and chain 25. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25, and then fasten off and cut and leave another maybe 6 inches yarn end. Okay, and fasten off. So this will be our buckle. Get your darning needle. Actually, I can use the hook. It's easier for me. First, this part, make sure it'll be in the front center. So that will be around here. There's the back, there's the front. So put both ends here, slip both ends here. This is off center, not the center, because you want to make the buckle, the square in the center. So this will be the bottom left of the square. Okay, bottom left of the square. Pull that, pull the 2 yarn ends there. Okay, let's go get that. Yeah. Okay, and then this will be the square, but you need a bit more. Okay, so leave one end like that, and then the other end pull. So you have a bit more chain here, which you can use for the buckle. And then get your darning needle. Okay, and slip that there. You don't need this too long. Okay, and then let's sew this to make a square. Okay, let's sew over that. Let's make a square. So Depends how big you want your square to be. Let's make an okay size. Okay, and then slip it back there where you just did it. Okay, and then let's sew over this upper right and upper left to make it square. Okay, that should be there. Okay, then the upper left we sew over. Is that here? Okay, that's good enough. And then sew it back there, catching the square. All right, so that's a square now. What's missing is this part, right? So since we still have this chain, I'll just use this other end. If you still have chains here, then you can use that to make this last part. Is that a square? I guess. Okay. And then this one is the buckle. And can you see? There you go. Just tighten all this, and that's your buckle now. All right, you can use your black yarn also for this. Okay, all right, okay, there you go. And then you just tie the ends behind. Okay, tie your ends behind, and then weave it to hide the ends. Double knot it, double, and then weave it in. Sometimes I just weave in using hook. Oh, a small hook. I want to use a small hook to weave it in. You can use your darning needle to weave it in. Okay. Just do that and weave in again. And then since I double knotted it, I won't be weaving in too much. So just cut. And that's it. And it's finished. Oh, you know, I have this box of Labubu that I haven't unboxed yet. Maybe let's use that instead of this one because he's so cute already. She's so cute. Oh, guys, if you're gonna hang your Labubu in your bag, you might want to secure it with a chain. Just do a chain stitch and then tie it here. I just tied it here and then just secured it here. I just see, but if you're just going to display it, then no need to do that. Do you want to unbox a Labubu? Let's do that. So I have a full set of Have a Seat Labubu. Let's unbox one so we can have someone to put this on. This witch hat that we did. Oops. Sorry for the shaky. Oh. This wasn't meant for me. I meant to give this away. But I haven't had a chance to travel. So how do you even open this? Okay. Okay. Let's go get your scissors. Oh, I don't need. Okay. Let's just unbox one. And oh, which one? Who are they? You know, I don't know their names. Okay. Let's choose one to put our witch hat. Oh, how do you do this? Ooh, okay. I'm so excited. Okay. Let's see. Oh, so pretty. Oh my gosh. So pretty. And let's put a witch hat on you. Sorry to make you a witch. Oh, but you're such a cute witch. And there you have it. Oh my gosh, so soft. And guys, I hope you enjoyed just this tutorial video. And for our next, oh my gosh, she's so cute. For our next tutorial video, we will unbox another Labubu. Let's try putting this on here in case you're gonna hang it. Okay. There you go. Okay, that's it. See you next time, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Bye, everybody. See you next time.